Imagine a man who takes on the world's 3 most powerful mafias to save the woman he loves. Hello everybody, welcome back to the movie's Clarity. The story starts in Brazil, where a man named Arthur is living quietly. Arthur is sitting in a restaurant when a mysterious woman approaches him. She tells Arthur that she's been searching for him for a long time. She explains that her boss wants Arthur to assassinate 3 people. In reality, Arthur was once a professional contract killer who worked only for money. However, he left that life years ago and disappeared. Because of this, Arthur immediately refuses her offer. Ignoring his refusal, the woman threatens him. She says she will inform the police that Arthur is alive and hiding in Brazil. Before she can say anything more, Arthur secretly takes her photo. The woman and her men suddenly attack Arthur. Arthur reacts instantly and eliminates them one by one. He storms through the building without hesitation. Arthur leaps off a cable car and clings underneath it. At the same time, the woman's remaining men enter the cable car to find him. They search everywhere below, unaware that Arthur is standing on top of the cable car. The woman opens fire in panic. Arthur jumps at the right moment and escapes using a paraglider. He later reaches his hidden safe house. Inside, he has stored cash, weapons, and multiple international passports. Arthur burns his Brazilian passport and chooses a new identity. He then travels to Thailand. In Thailand, Arthur meets May. May and Arthur already know each other from his past missions. Whenever Arthur needed to disappear, Thailand was his hiding place. May owns a resort far from the city. Its isolated location makes it the perfect shelter for Arthur. That night, Arthur investigates the woman he met at the restaurant. After digging deeper, he learns she works for a mafia boss named Crane. Arthur decides to stay hidden in Thailand for a few days. He also tries to protect May from Crane and his men. One day, while May is at the resort reception, an injured woman approaches her. She asks for a first aid kit. Her body shows clear signs of severe abuse. When May questions her, the woman avoids the topic and leaves. Later that night, May is walking along the beach. She notices a man violently beating a woman on a boat offshore. May rushes to Arthur and begs him to help. Arthur initially refuses to get involved. When May insists, Arthur finally agrees. Arthur reaches the boat and confronts the attacker. The man is identified as Fran. Arthur and Fran fight fiercely. During the struggle, Fran loses his life. Arthur tells May to take the injured girl back to shore. He stays behind to deal with the boat and the body. While searching the boat, Arthur finds the girl's passport. Her name is Gina Thompson. She is an American citizen. Arthur also discovers a phone that contains his photograph. This is strange because Arthur met Gina for the first time that day. They did not know each other at all, so why was Arthur's photo saved on Gina's phone? Arthur escapes from the boat and destroys it with an explosion. He immediately confronts Gina and asks her about the photo. Gina finally reveals the truth. She explains that the men on the boat were working for Crane. The violent fight was staged as part of a larger plan. Crane wanted Arthur to believe Gina was a victim. His goal was to save Arthur's life and trap him emotionally. Once Arthur fell in love with Gina, Crane planned to kidnap her. In exchange for her safety, Arthur would be forced to follow Crane's orders. Gina admits that she was blackmailed into helping Crane. She runs an orphanage and looks after helpless children. Crane threatened to kill those children if she refused. Because of this, Gina had no choice but to follow the plan. After hearing everything, Arthur makes a decision. He chooses to turn Crane's own strategy against him. Arthur plans to destroy Crane completely. How he will do this becomes clear as the story unfolds. The next day, Arthur notices Crane's men watching his every move. Realizing this, he takes Gina's hand and walks with her along the beach. He wants the spies to believe Crane's plan is working. Several days pass like this. During this time, Arthur and Gina unknowingly fall in love for real. One night on the beach, Arthur opens up to Gina. He shares the truth about his past. Arthur reveals that he was also an orphan. As a child, he was bought by a gangster. That gangster trained children to become deadly assassins. Crane was at the same camp as Arthur. Both of them once planned to escape together. Arthur succeeded, but Crane was caught. Crane was brutally tortured after being captured. Now, years later, he seeks revenge for that suffering. Hearing Arthur's story, Gina feels deeply emotional. She embraces Arthur and comforts him. The next day, while they are on the beach, the plan moves forward. Crane's men kidnap Gina and take her away. Arthur rushes to confront Crane immediately. However, his plan fails. Crane traps Arthur on a chair with a bomb hidden underneath. Crane warns him not to move. He tells Arthur that Gina will die if he refuses his orders. Crane commands Arthur to assassinate 3 specific men. After each kill, Arthur will be allowed to see Gina through a video call. With no other option, Arthur agrees. Crane then gives Arthur a tracking device. He also hands him a photograph of the first target. The first target is Krill. Krill is Africa's most feared assassin. He is currently imprisoned in Penjara, Malaysia. The prison is built in the middle of the ocean. Its walls rise nearly 100 feet high. No inmate has ever escaped from this facility. Anyone who jumps into the sea becomes prey for sharks. Arthur travels to Malaysia. He begins planning his most dangerous mission yet. During his research, Arthur learns that the prison only houses the most dangerous criminals. He obtains a list of Malaysia's most wanted criminals. From the list, he selects one man with a dice tattoo on his face. Arthur copies the same tattoo to match the criminal's identity. To complete the disguise, he fully adopts the criminal's behavior. After this, Arthur heads to the market to prepare for the mission. He first meets a local gangster. From him, Arthur acquires materials to build a bomb. Next, he purchases a special cream. When applied to the skin, the cream repels sharks. Arthur then returns to his hideout. There, he constructs a unique bomb disguised as a harmless object. The next day, Arthur begins roaming the city in his new identity. Disguised as a wanted criminal, he attracts police attention. The police arrest him, believing he is the real fugitive. Arthur is transferred to the same ocean prison where Krill is held. Inside the prison, Arthur observes Krill closely. He learns that Krill is constantly surrounded by bodyguards. Krill has survived multiple assassination attempts inside the prison. Another inmate informs Arthur that Krill is about to be attacked again that day. This time, Arthur intervenes and saves Krill's life. Krill is impressed and grateful. He invites Arthur to join him for dinner. When Arthur arrives, he finds Krill alone. Arthur seizes the moment and attacks him. He strangles Krill until he dies. To hide the truth, Arthur poisons Krill's soup. This makes the death appear accidental rather than a murder. Arthur then moves toward the prison wall. He fills a hidden opening with gunpowder. After setting it, he removes the tracking device. Arthur applies the shark repellent cream to his body. The explosion shatters part of the prison wall. Arthur escapes and leaps into the ocean. Crane's team is waiting at a distance. Using the tracker signal, they locate Arthur. They pull him out of the water and bring him to safety. Once safe, Arthur immediately contacts Gina. Seeing her alive fills him with relief. Crane then contacts Arthur with new instructions. He gives Arthur only 36 hours for the next kill. The next target is Adrian. Adrian lives on the top floor of a 58-story building in Australia. The building is protected with bulletproof glass. Armed guards secure the entire structure. Despite this security, Adrian has a weakness. He swims every morning in an open pool attached to the building. Arthur notices this detail and forms a plan. He decides to use the pool to eliminate Adrian. Arthur first meets a property broker. Pretending to be a buyer, he views the apartment below Adrian's. Inside, Arthur secretly photographs the apartment key. He later creates a duplicate key from the image. Next, Arthur builds a powerful chemical bomb. The device is capable of killing instantly. It can even shatter extremely thick glass. After finalizing the plan, Arthur disguises himself. He enters the building without raising suspicion. Arthur exits through the apartment window. Using cables and specialized tools, he moves upward. He reaches Adrian's pool. Arthur drills into the pool structure. He carefully installs the chemical bombs he prepared. When Adrian arrives at the pool, Arthur detonates the bomb. Adrian is thrown from the 58th floor and dies instantly. Arthur successfully eliminates his second target. According to the rules, he is now allowed to speak with Gina. When Arthur contacts her, Gina acts carefully. She secretly gives him the registration number of the boat where Crane's men are holding her. After receiving the number, Arthur tracks the location. He hires a helicopter to reach the area. When he arrives, the boat is nowhere to be seen. Arthur continues searching across the open sea. Soon he spots the boat at a distance. He jumps from the helicopter into the water, keeping space between himself and the vessel. Moving silently, he reaches the boat. However, his courage is not enough. Crane's men overpower Arthur and capture him. They take him directly to Crane. Crane chooses not to kill Arthur. Instead, he issues a final warning. Crane tells Arthur that if he disobeys again, both he and Gina will die. With no other option, Arthur prepares for his final mission. The third target is Max. Max is a powerful international weapons dealer. He lives in Bulgaria. His residence is built like a military fortress. No one can even approach the property. High-tech cameras cover every corner of the compound. Each guard is armed with advanced and deadly weapons. While planning the mission, Arthur realizes something disturbing. Crane is eliminating all his rivals. Krill and Adrian are already dead. If Max also dies, Crane will become the most powerful mafia leader in the world. Despite this, Arthur must continue. If he refuses, Gina will be killed. Through investigation, Arthur discovers a weakness. Max's health has been declining. Because of this, a medical helicopter is scheduled to visit his home. A team of doctors is expected to examine him the next day. Arthur uses this opportunity. The following morning, Arthur arrives at the hospital. The medical helicopter is preparing for departure. Arthur sneaks onto the helipad. He hides inside the helicopter's storage compartment. When the doctors fly to Max's residence, Arthur goes with them. Upon entering the building, Arthur activates a signal jammer. All security cameras shut down at once. With the cameras offline, the guards panic. Max is rushed into a secure room for protection. Unknown to them, Arthur is already inside the building. He reaches the room through the air conditioning vents. Max expects Arthur to kill him. Instead, Arthur does something unexpected. He reveals Crane's entire plan. Arthur explains how Crane intends to remove every rival. By doing this, Crane wants to become the most powerful mafia boss in the world. Arthur tells Max that if they work together and eliminate Crane, Max will rise as the world's most powerful mafia boss. Max is impressed by the idea. Together, they design a plan to fake Max's death. According to the plan, Max will appear to die in an explosion. When Crane's men arrive to recover Max's body, they will be ambushed and killed. At that moment, Crane will be left alone at the shipyard. Taking him down will then be easy. Following the plan, Arthur triggers an explosion. The blast throws Max into the water, making it look like he is dead. Arthur secretly rescues Max and takes him to a nearby beach. Arthur then contacts Curian. He tells him that Max's body is inside his submarine. After hearing this, Crane sends his men to retrieve the body. Meanwhile, Arthur prepares prepares a deadly trap for them. He installs bombs and automatic weapons at every entrance. As soon as Crane's men arrive, Arthur launches a brutal attack. Gunfire erupts from all directions. Crane watches the chaos through his surveillance camera. He realizes that Arthur has betrayed him. Arthur then rushes toward the boat. He eliminates the remaining men loyal to Crane. Terrified and desperate, Crane locks Gina inside a room. He activates a bomb planted on the boat. Crane attempts to escape. Before he can get away, Arthur confronts him. A long and intense fight begins. After a fierce struggle, Arthur overpowers Crane. He binds Crane with a heavy chain. Arthur immediately rushes to save Gina. He places her inside a small submarine. Arthur releases the submarine, sending Gina away from the boat. Moments later, the boat explodes. Gina survives the explosion. Arthur is nowhere to be seen. Later, Max's men recover the wreckage. They find no sign of Arthur or his body. Several months pass. Gina is shown at her orphanage in Cambodia. Suddenly, Arthur appears in front of her. He is alive and unharmed. This reveals that Arthur survived the explosion. He hid inside the ship's reinforced steel chamber. The chamber was designed to protect against powerful blasts. With this revelation, the story comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed this movie explanation. If you liked the video, please leave a like. I will return soon with another exciting story. Until then, stay safe and keep chilling.